Hello, everybody. My name is Jay Did It, and I am hosting the first ever No Scrubs or White Coats with the founder, Moyo. Moyo is a board certified psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner licensed in California. Moyo's journey into mental health care was shaped by extraordinary adversity, including surviving a traumatic brain injury, living with epilepsy, navigating depression and anxiety, and experiencing the heartbreaking loss of his premature son. Those life-changing experiences inspired him to pursue nursing and ultimately become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Since 2021, he has built a successful private practice serving children, adolescents, adults, people of color, and gender diverse communities. Through mentorship, education, his platform, No Scrubs or White Coats, Moyo has dedicated to helping the next generation of Psych NPs bridge the gap between classroom learning and real world clinical practice while providing compassionate, culturally competent mental health care.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Thank you so much. That was a tongue twister. I
It
appreciate you so much, Moyo.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. I'm honored to be hosting this podcast with you, as I am mental health and bringing awareness is very dear to my heart, as I am the host of Thursday Therapies, creator and founder of Thursday Therapies, bringing awareness to mental health. And when you reached out to me, and Woodsworks reached out to me to let me know that you were bringing your NP to the screen, it warmed my heart, and I appreciate you for welcoming me on your platform.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much for being my host. It's my platform, but you interviewing me. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So let's just start out. Let's let the world know who Moyo is. Let them know your journey and your walk through life, and the reason why it is that you built No Scrubs or No White Coats. Yes, absolutely. So I'm going to just ask you a series of questions, starting off with the origin story. Take us back to October 30th, 2003. What happened, and what do you remember about waking up after a traumatic brain injury?
Well, that day, I forgot most things about that week, what happened that week. But on that day, I was supposed to go hang out. I used to live in North Oakland. Me and my homies are going to go to Berkeley to shoot some pool. So I got dressed, then they decided to make a stop, and next thing, I remember waking up in the hospital.
Wow.
My hands tied to the bed, because I guess I was trying to take off the T-tube on my stomach.
Wow. So you just were a casual night with your homies getting ready to go shoot some pool at Berkeley, and then all of a sudden you wake up in the ICU.
Yep.
You have no idea what happened.
Yeah. I had no idea what happened.
After all that happened, what were the stories? What were you told?
I was told I know the story now. I know the story. I know what happened, but when that happened, I just didn't know what happened at all.
Yeah.
But later on, I found out that someone where I wanted to make a stop. Someone approached me. A few people approached me. That they hit me with a 2x4 on my head. Yeah. And lucky enough, the ambulance was called within like an hour. So we went to the hospital, at Highland Hospital. So they did a emergency surgery for me. They had to do a craniotomy because my brain was swollen.
Wow.
So they opened my brain.
Yeah.
To make my brain open my head, my skull.
So that the swelling can go down on your brain.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. You survived that, because a brain injury is life threatening for sure.
Yes. I'm lucky.
Yeah. So how did spending time in the ICU and rehab change the way you viewed yourself and your future?
Well, it was a few weeks later when I came home. I almost died. Almost died for what? It was just some bullshit drama.
Right.
Almost lost my life. Yeah, over that. So I was like, I gotta get myself together.
Yeah.
I gotta get myself together. That was my thought. But I had to heal. I had like 3 years of trying to get ready to heal myself.
Yeah. You reading your story and getting to know you a little more, that you mentioned your life didn't have any direction before this injury. What were you doing before then?
Just in Oakland, just not doing nothing really. That's of substance. Just I wouldn't say housing. I just did odd jobs. Yeah,
odd jobs,
and just was faking the funk in Oakland. That's all.
Right. Just kind of surviving.
Yeah, just trying to survive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
That's crazy. Also, you mentioned that you lost your sons. First of all, I'm sorry about the loss of your
Oh,
son,
thank
but
you. Thank you.
when epilepsy, depression, anxiety, and the loss of your son all happened within a short period, what was the hardest challenge for you to overcome during that time?
I think the hardest challenge was I was like, why me? Why me? I was so angry, so
Right.
much.
Right.
Like, why did this happen to me, God? Because so many things happened to me in like a span of like 2 years. Have some people get to old age, those things don't happen to them. So within like 2 years, so many things happened to me. I got injured, and the hospital almost died. Then there was epilepsy. Then my son was born premature. Then because I didn't have a license, I had to walk to the hospital all the time to go see him every day.
They took your license away
Yeah,
because of the seizures.
yeah. So they took my license away because of that.
Wow.
So I used to walk to the hospital from my house. I used to live on MLK and 50th, somewhere there. I used to walk to Berkeley to see him every day
Yeah.
for like 3 months. And I was just wondering, why me, God? Why me? Yeah. And I was angry too, but the anger ended up kind of fueled me to go back to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you share your son's name with us?
His name is Sabelo. So what happened was one of my brothers in Africa died. His name was Sabelo too.
Mm,
So my brother, I hadn't seen him for like maybe 15 years.
really?
But when he died, I couldn't stop crying.
Mm,
I couldn't stop crying. That's when I knew that that's my brother for real.
yeah.
Because I hadn't seen him forever, but you'd have thought I just saw him. Couldn't stop crying. And then to honor him, we decided, my wife and I were married then. I decided to name my son after him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he wasn't even born yet. So my wife then, water broke early, so she went to hospital for some time. He was in the NICU for like 3 months, I think.
Wow.
Came home. So I would go there every day
Yeah.
to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before you started to go back to school, like what were you doing? You just were like, why me, God? Why me? Anger, and then all of a sudden the switch hit. Like I gotta do something. I gotta make a change in my life because this isn't gonna be the trajectory of my life.
I think so. What happened was after the epilepsy, no, after being discharged from hospital, rehab, everything, I was home, recovering. Then one day I'm in my room upstairs. The first time I had a seizure, I thought I had a stroke.
Wow.
It was scary as hell. I just knew I had a stroke. My whole side just gave out.
Wow.
And for like 5 minutes, I couldn't even use my limbs. And then after I kind of came using my limbs. Oh, that was a seizure. So that was like, I had seizures like every day for months.
Just sporadically.
Yes, sporadically, anytime. But sometimes in the hospital, I would go to the ER to hospital to get checked out. I would have seizures in the waiting room.
Mm,
Yeah.
wow. And you kept getting up though every single
Yeah,
day, and you
yeah.
kept going down there.
Yeah. But it was, no one told me to quit. If anyone suggested for me to quit, I would have done it.
Right.
But no one ever said quit. It wasn't even like in my mind.
Right.
I wasn't like, I'm not gonna give up.
You just got to keep
so
getting up.
on, yeah.
Yeah, you just got to keep getting up and showing up every day, every single day. That's what I say. The half the battle is won if you just get up.
Yeah.
That's half the battle, right?
Yeah. So that's what happened. They just kept showing up.
That's powerful.
And then I went to school, and when I went to school, I started because to go to the nursing program, you got to have statistics, math statistics. But I started at the bottom from the first math class, like the lower, I think it was math 23.
Right.
Took that, math 24, then 100, all the way. So it took me 6 years to get an A degree.
Yeah.
It took me 6 years to get to a degree.
Yeah. But you did that.
Yeah.
After a traumatic brain injury. You
Yeah.
did that.
I was
That's
still struggling.
commendable.
Yeah, I was still struggling though.
That's
But I did.
commendable, though. You
Yeah,
did that, and look at you now.
yeah, I know.
I love that story. I love
Yeah,
that story. I mean, because anybody, any given day, you know, your life is happening, and then all of a sudden, bam, it
yeah,
changes in a heartbeat.
yeah,
So you got to be humble and really just stay true to yourself, because anybody's life can change in a
yeah,
heartbeat. And you had multiple things back to back to back to
yes.
back, and you still didn't give up, and
Mm,
you ended up turning it around and going to school. So that's commendable.
Thank you, thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
absolutely,
Mm.
absolutely. So, you said your life lacked direction before the traumatic brain injury. How did that experience become a turning point in your life?
I think my life was not together at all. And I don't want to, that's why I say things happen for you. I'm not, because if that didn't happen to me, if I didn't almost die,
Right,
I wouldn't be here.
right,
Yeah. So I know I say it's a good thing I got hurt, but this is what happened afterwards.
right.
Yeah. Somebody died, no business. His life wasn't going anywhere, almost took my life.
Yeah,
But then uh, that act kind of turned my life around. Because otherwise, if that hadn't happened, I would be like still having my life together.
faking the funk,
Yeah, still
as you
be doing that.
said,
Yeah,
hanging
thinking,
out,
yeah,
faking the funk.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But so if that hadn't happened to me, I would still be in the same place,
Right.
or I'd be like homeless or something.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's incredible how life turns
yeah.
around.
So that's why I used to hear people saying all the time that things happen for you. Oh, that's just BS. But looking back, yeah,
Things happen for
things
you.
happen for you, not to
Right,
you. Yeah,
right. They happen for you, not to
yeah,
you. That's
yeah.
right.
Mm,
That's right.
mm,
Because it does.
mm.
It puts your life into perspective, a whole
Yes.
different perspective. Because one day you're here, like you said, just walking down the street, getting ready to go play some pool. Then the
Mm.
next you're like, look at you, you're a nurse practitioner, or a licensed
Yeah,
nurse
yeah, yeah.
practitioner.
So
Like life
yeah,
happens
that's
in
what I'm saying.
mysterious ways.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say it's a good thing that I
Right.
happened, but that made me change my life.
Definitely made you stronger.
Maybe that's what I needed then.
Right. Yeah.
I hit a bump in the head, like literally like knock in the head
Wow.
to get my life together.
Wow. That's
Almost
incredible.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank God you're here. Thank God. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, like you said, it took you 6 years to complete your 2-year nursing degree. What kept you going when quitting would have been easier?
Because I think it was no one ever. It's not like I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit. No one even suggested remotely suggested it. If anyone is just like, man, you can quit, I probably would have
You
done
would have
it.
been out of there.
I'd have been out there, yeah. If anyone did just say, you can give up, I would have
Right.
done that.
Yeah.
But no one did. I wouldn't win from probation, but I just kept going. But no one, if anyone had said you can quit, I would have done it.
Wow.
Yeah.
You just kept showing up
I
every
just
day,
kept showing
getting
up.
dressed and just
Yeah.
showing up. You don't know
Yeah.
where you're going, but you're getting up and
Yeah.
you're going.
Mm.
That's right.
I went to school in Sac City. I used to live in Carmichael. Back then, I would usually catch the bus to out in Del Paso, then take the train, light rail. The light rail only stopped at Meadowview.
Mm.
Got off Meadowview, took another bus to go to school, to CRC.
Yeah.
So the journey to going to school was like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Yeah. I remember those days.
Sometimes for a 1 hour class.
Right.
Then turn back around and come back on
Come
the
back,
bus.
do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And just keep doing it. But you
Yeah.
were feeling your time. You were
Yes.
feeling your time. And, through all that hard work and dedication, it paid off for sure. You just got to
Yeah.
keep showing up. And that's a good
Yeah.
message to tell everybody out there.
Yeah,
No matter
never
what
give
you
up.
got
Yeah.
going on, you don't give
Never
up.
give
If
up.
you have
Yep.
to catch 2 or 3 different trains, you just keep doing it, showing up. I see people doing it in the rain all the time. And it's
Yeah.
just like there's people in worse off shoes than what you were in, and you'd still continue to go.
Yeah.
So that's a great message, a very great message. So why nursing? What inspired you to pursue healthcare after everything you had experienced?
I guess because I'd been in the hands of healthcare,
Mm.
the healthcare nursing saved my life, the medicine saved my life.
Yeah.
So I decided, the next best thing to do is to go into this field, medicine or nursing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know any doctors or anyone. I knew nurses,
Yeah.
I knew LVNs, I knew RNs.
Do you have a story, or do you know of any particular nurse that stuck to you, like a story that stuck to you so much that really inspired you to want to be a nurse?
No, I had some friends that were nurses,
Right.
But when I went to hospital, if I almost I did I was like, should I become a doctor or nurse? But I figured that it's to become a doctor will take forever.
Yeah.
But time flies. It
Yeah.
was like because I had kids too.
Okay.
So I figured let me just be a nurse.
Yeah.
Next big thing.
Next best thing. That's right. And look at you now.
Yeah.
You got your own private practice. That's what's up. That is the best thing. Next best thing. Keep showing up for you. So what was it like becoming an RN and stepping into a psychiatric nursing for the first time?
Well, when I became an RN first, I went to nursing school in Virginia. So I became an RN in Virginia. I would step down first for like a few months. Then they ran part of it like, no, you can't do it. And I just thought it was a race thing, whatever. But then I also met another friend of mine who was a white guy who had been in the same program with me, went to orientation, same department. He also ran out. They were like, we just went fast enough, I guess, whatever it was. But if that hadn't happened, I would be in mental health.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think mental health chose me.
It chose you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe because of after so much you went through.
It chose me so quick. Because even when I was doing clinical at school, and when you go to school, you gotta go to clinicals. So when I used to go to clinicals, I remember the first patient I saw. And back then, we couldn't even give medications or anything. All we had to do was just sit there with the patients.
Yeah.
Told them. The lady, my first patient I started with was a black lady. She started crying and telling me things. I've never told this to my doctor.
Oh,
I've never told this to my kids.
That's right.
I was like, I was scared. Like, what do I do? If my professor comes, they're like, why you make this lady cry?
Why you make her cry?
Yeah, so I was then. Then next day, some similar story happened. Someone told me the stuff and said they didn't tell anyone before.
Wow.
I'm like, and I was awkward for me. I'm like, what do I do? How do I respond? What do I do? And I started buying books, reading about active listening, how to listen to people.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, mental health chose me also because it came from background of lived experience.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so passionate about it because of lived experience and what I've dealt with. But yeah, it seems like you attract those type of people, and they just feel comfortable to be able to tell you what they're going through.
Sometimes I feel so comfortable, like, man. Sometimes I'm like, what? First time I met you.
Right. Yeah, they spill the beans.
Yeah, they spill everything. Like, it's too much. Yeah,
but that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's a good thing, though. It's a good thing.
So, I'm gonna switch gears a little bit into your what made you choose psychiatric over nursing specialties? You just kind of touched on that a little bit because it chose you. Mental health chose you.
Yeah, it chose me. Yeah. And then, so what happened was I became a nurse. I was a psych nurse in Virginia. Then one day, after a few months, I'm thinking, because as a nurse, all you do is just take vital signs, give patient medications, just ask them this and that. That's it.
Right.
Then one day, I'm taking some of the vital signs. I'm like, man, am I going to be doing this forever? I was like, something like, no. Do better.
Do better.
That's all. I got to apply for nursing programs, Psych NP programs.
Okay.
Once I applied to NP programs, I became a travel psych nurse.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's more common now, but back in the day it wasn't that common to have
a traveling nurse.
Travel psych nurse.
Yeah.
Even with travel nurses for med surg, ICU, but psych nurse, it was unheard of.
Yeah, this is my first time hearing of it. I've heard of traveling nurse. I know a couple of traveling nurses, but nurse practitioner, psychiatric nurse practitioner.
Yeah, no, it was a psych. It was still an RN, but it was travel psych nurse. Some people are specialized in med surg or ICU, but travel psych nurse was unheard of. Yeah, but psych is everywhere now.
Right,
psych is everywhere.
Yeah, it needs to be. We need to bring more awareness. People need to know that your your mind is part of your body.
Yeah.
It is, and if you don't get that help you need, it's going to affect the rest of your body. And it's just like high blood pressure, diabetes. It all starts with the mind. So I'm just glad that we're bringing more awareness to that, and people are getting the support and the help they need for that. So thank you very much. You became a travel nurse while in NP school. How did those experiences shape your confidence and clinical skills?
Well, when I became a travel nurse, the first place I went to was in Palestine, Texas. And it's funny because some people in Texas don't even know there's a place called Palestine.
I didn't know that.
It's a small town outside of Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, so we opened a forensic unit where all pains are from prison. But people always deemed incompetent to stand trial.
Wow.
So that's the kind of person I used to go with. That was my first assignment.
As a travel nurse?
Yes, as a
travel psych nurse.
Yes.
Okay, so you're in Palestine, Texas, and they put you in a forensic unit.
Yes.
And you're just seeing all the inmates who, like you said, couldn't stand trial.
Yeah, people that were like deemed like not competent enough to go to trial.
What was your experience with that?
It was nice. The people, because most people were black too.
Yeah.
And there was some who was like people looked like just like me.
Yeah.
So like me, I could be them
any day.
I could be on that side.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice though. I couldn't talk to people, hearing the stories.
Right.
It was nice.
You hear their stories, you meet them where they're at, you know, you get to know them, but we're all human.
Yeah.
They're human too. So you got to treat them as that, right?
Because one thing I realized, like, especially for people, for black people, it's like, do this or else.
Right.
Do this or else. So those people, they stumbled because they did something wrong.
Right.
End up in trouble.
Right.
So like, do this or else.
Right.
So it just met them where they are.
Yeah. No, that happens a lot too, because I mean, you grow up in an environment where that's all you can do, so you live it, and then you end up in institutions without getting the real help. So that's amazing that they have that kind of help there for that you were able to do that.
So we had them there for some time until they deemed competent to stand trial. Right. Then they go to court, and then they get sent up north, given so much time.
Yeah, however, whatever crime they committed, and then
But it was a wonderful experience. Then I came back to California. I did some travel nursing in California too. Then finished school, and then became an NP.
Nice.
And I saw kids. My first job was seeing children. It was a place called La Familia.
Okay, the La Familia Center.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, so they see kids.
Okay.
So that's what we're exposed to seeing kids. So that's why for a long time I was like, I'm gonna just see kids.
Yeah.
But hey, I had to pay bills, so I had to see everyone adult too.
Yeah, kids. I mean, it's tough seeing kids. When I first started out on my thing, I was like, let me work with kids. But then I got out there and started counseling kids, and I was like, it's really tough. You got to have you have to have a certain type of spot in your heart to be able to do that. It wasn't because I didn't want to do that and I didn't have the heart to do it, but it just broke my heart to see the pain so much that, you know.
I get my heart broken almost every day.
Right.
But you got to be there for them.
You got to. Somebody has to be there for them, for sure.
People don't want to do kids. No one wants to see kids.
It's tough.
And that's my specialty, seeing kids. I say adults too, but kids are my love, my first love.
Right.
Child and adolescent psychiatry.
Right.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. No, it takes a special person, and we need more people out there, especially people of color, to be able to counsel our demographics.
Yeah.
For sure, because it matters, you know.
It does matter.
It definitely matters.
When they see someone that looks like them, they they open up.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
They're like, okay, I can be him too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It gives them hope.
Yeah.
For sure. Gives them hope.
It does something for me too. Look, man, I'm glad. Yeah.
Yeah. It's blessed too. Yeah, for sure. So, when you passed your board in 2019, did you feel ready to practice independently? Why or why not?
No, I didn't feel ready. I was almost halfway there because the person that trained me was a doctor.
Okay.
Was Dr. McCauley. He's been a psych NP. He's been child adolescent psychiatrist for like over 40-some years since before I was born.
Wow.
So what happened? I was the first person. I was the first NP for him to teach.
Oh, okay.
All he taught was other doctors.
Nice.
So after a while, he gave me a pain load. When I go to, it was another place where I did my preceptorship with him, called ACAC, Another Choice, Another Chance.
Another choice, another chance.
Yes.
Okay. So
he's giving me my load. After a few weeks, he gave me my own load. Like, see this one, see the person. Yeah.
And how did you feel about that?
At first, it was kind of intimidating.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I took it seriously. I really took it seriously because these people get ready.
Right.
to come see you.
Yeah.
Every day they get ready to come see you.
Right.
They make appointments to see you only.
Right.
So you have to take that seriously.
You have to take it real serious.
Yeah.
That's somebody's life in your hands.
It is.
Because the trauma that a lot of people go through, and then they're coming here for you for help to guide them, is tough. It's very tough, and then for you to have to take that on yourself is tough.
Yeah. And so I saw like most of my load was like kids.
Yeah.
Because he's a Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Older guy. But just because of that connection to being black back to someone that looks like you.
Right.
So they told me that, wow, what could be him?
Right.
I was born in Africa, but I've been here for a while, so I've been struggling too.
Right.
So I know what it's like. I know what it's like to not have things.
Absolutely.
I know what it's like to be like them.
Right. You have lived experience.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. How do you cope with that? How do you don't take their stuff home? What do you do outside of work for coping practices?
Just nowadays read my kids. That's
Nice.
My kids maybe listen to music, but read and do other things. Yeah.
Yeah. Educate your mind.
Yeah. Just keep my mind sharp. I used to watch so much TV, but no more now.
No, not anymore.
Yeah, I watch YouTube videos.
You know what did she call? What did Shonda call it? YouTube University.
We watch YouTube videos now.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch TV all the time, all the time.
Right.
But now, I wasted so much of my life watching TV.
Yeah.
But now I know better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that song Kendrick Lamar says, "Turn the TV off, turn the TV off." He's talking real stuff because it does. It takes.
That's your life. Yeah.
It's your life. You're sitting there just watching. I mean, it's good to a certain, but you got everything in moderation, right?
Yeah.
Everything is in moderation.
Sometimes some people are fans of all the sports. Like, where do you get time to watch all the sports? Basketball, football, baseball. Like, it's just too much of life. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, yep, YouTube University it is. Educate your mind. I'm going to switch gears a little bit and move on to building better days. You built your private practice from the ground up. What were some of the biggest challenges in those early years?
Getting patients.
Getting patients?
That was a big challenge.
Yeah.
Getting patients.
That's right.
So I had to go to the doctor's offices, knocking doors, give them a flash. Here. Go to speak to NPs, like other providers, like clinicians, like what's it called, counselors.
Other counselors.
Yeah, give them a card. Yep.
That's right. You did the footwork.
Yeah, I did a lot of footwork.
Yeah.
But I know some people nowadays they do headway, armor. I didn't do that. I did the hard way.
Yeah.
Knocking doors.
That's the way to do it, though. Like that face to face, warm welcoming is what's up. You know, that kind of the AI and all of that is taking that authenticity away from creating and building what we have today. So that real human experience.
Yeah, and so that's why, because, and the thing is, with any field, especially with me, starting my own practice. It's like, if you don't kill, you don't eat.
Yeah.
So to go out there and get it.
You got to get it.
I had to go out there, knock on doors, do everything.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. That's really dedication, ambition, discipline, and we need more of that because that's what living and surviving and making it means. Even though you had a bad experience in your life and multiple bad experiences back to back to back, it grew you stronger and it created who you are today. And that's resilience and discipline. And anybody can do it. Any child can do it. Anybody out there can do it.
There's no one is special out here. No one is special.
Right.
There's someone else who's got a much worse story than I do. Someone else has got a worse story than me.
Right.
But they made it too.
Yeah.
In this life, there are no chosen ones. There are no chosen ones.
Right.
We all can do it.
We all can do it. And you just got to get up and show up. Showing up is half the battle, like I always say. Yes.
Sometimes it's more than half the battle showing up.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
You show up, then you got to do the work. You have to. The opportunities are there. You just got to put in the work. For sure. So, your practice serves children, adolescents, adults, people of color, and gender diverse individuals. Why was it important for you to create a practice that serves such a diverse population? First of all, because I need the money, number one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because money doesn't matter whether they gay, they're straight, whatever. The money still works. The money still works.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
'Cause
Yeah,
I know
you
some
want to
people.
get paid
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your
yeah,
value
yeah.
for the hard work you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
put in, of course.
The money still works.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So and then people want respect.
Yeah, respect.
All the you respect. That's all.
Right,
As much as they can.
right.
Because like for people, gay folks, transgender folks,
Yeah.
some of the families are not accepting at all.
Some of them
Even
are
their
not.
families are not.
Right,
So when you come to me, I'm not going to be an asshole and just say, misgender you. No.
right.
I'm going to call you what you want me to call you.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
make you safe.
That's part of meeting
Yeah.
people where they're at.
Yes.
And that's that respect.
People want to respect it.
Right.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
And so that's I will end up seeing all the everyone else because the kids there was very few kids to see number one.
Yeah.
Number two, my practice is growing now. Two schools are sending me kids, but I can just do kids only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean that we need more of that. We need more diverse agencies out there to meet those populations.
Yeah.
You know, because some places are standard and they're not as diverse.
Yeah,
So we definitely need more places like that for our community that and serve them and meet them where they're at. Definitely. You have to have some sort of cultural diverse background in that to be able to serve populations. Because a lot of people, that's why they steer clear from getting help, is because they don't trust who they're going to see.
Especially people of color.
Right.
We don't seek help. We don't seek help at all.
Right.
Even though we do need help.
Because we don't relate.
Yeah. Yes. Because a provider who's white or some other color is all many they can be.
Right.
They cannot they can relate to experiences.
Right. And we just don't. Some people just don't feel safe seeing people who aren't their same race. And I say this to everybody, and I'm saying it again that everybody has a right to seek counsel. Everybody has a right to get therapy. There's not as many cultural diverse people out there. But there's cultural diverse training, but it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
It's definitely not the same. So I always say, if you're going to seek a therapist, go with somebody who you feel safe with.
Yeah.
If you don't feel safe with them or comfortable with them, you always have the right to switch your provider. So that's why I commend you for opening up your practice and opening it up to such a diverse population.
Yes. And I do have other patients who are like, whose parents, like kids, whose parents are white or somebody like Asian, but some of them are nurses, so we can relate on that level. Right. Or some of them just come to me like, okay, oh, this is a nice guy.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
So it depends. Sometimes the fit, there's a bit fit. Otherwise, it's not gonna work.
Right.
It's not gonna work.
It has to be a good fit. If you, and then everybody's not for everybody.
No, it's not.
You know, somebody may not like you and they want to go somewhere else, which is completely fine.
Because if you're for everybody, you're for nobody.
Right, absolutely.
If you're for everyone, you're for no one.
If you're for everyone, you're for no one. That's right, because everybody ain't the same.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, what does culturally competent psychiatric care look like for you in a real world practice?
To me, respecting people. That's what we go. Respect people.
Yeah.
Why they want to be called. Call them the way.
Pronouns.
Yeah. Pronouns are big too.
Absolutely.
Hear them. Listen to people.
Yeah.
Tell people I'm here for you.
Yeah.
But some people, most of our patients have been around the block, so they know who's full of it, who's not.
Oh, absolutely.
They know.
They could read you in a heartbeat.
They can scan. They can know. Oh, you're full of shit.
Yeah.
From the get go.
They do though, because like you said, just like with us, if we go in somewhere, we're gonna feel it. If it ain't a right fit, then it ain't a right fit.
Okay, as soon as people wouldn't make judgments as soon as within 2 seconds of seeing someone.
Yeah.
That's happening.
That's right. Yep.
Can be like seeing a patient all wearing designer clothes, designer this and that. Like what? What's that?
Right.
No, it's enough for me. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, can you share a clinical moment that reminded you why you chose this profession?
I have those almost all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. Especially like when kids, I've got a soft spot for kids. So when I hear kids, something about kids maybe they're going through being homeless or unhoused. People say, I guess the new
Unhoused.
PhD term is unhoused. I guess we say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it's just homeless.
Right.
Because unhoused is a term we put out there to make us feel better.
Yeah.
They're homeless.
Right.
So it hurts me when I see kids that have been through homelessness, yeah, or going through it right now. So that's my thing. I gotta make life better for them.
Yeah. Yeah, and they come to you and tell you everything that's going on, and
yeah,
just you're the only safe space for them sometimes.
Yeah, and the parents too. Sometimes it's times we have like almost like cried, by trying to, like I don't say anything, but sometimes people see my eyes swell up with what have tears in my eyes, but
Right.
because kids are a soft spot for me.
Yeah. No, we're human too. I mean, what do you expect? Of course, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you in that spot because it's traumatic. A lot of the stuff that these kids go through. So. And
the moment you don't, like I said to myself, the moment I don't feel anything, I gotta stop.
You gotta stop doing what you're doing because that's when you do harm.
Yeah, when I don't, because there's a thin line.
Right.
You don't, because if you care too much, you get burnt out.
You're gonna get burnt out.
You get burnt out, you're not good for anyone.
You're not good. Yeah.
So you gotta care, but don't care is don't let it consume you. Okay?
Right. Yeah, and that's that balance. That's what I was asking you earlier. What do you do to cope outside of work? Because you take on such heavy stuff.
Yes.
You have to find balance. You have to do self-care. You have to do those things that are good for you so that you can come back with your cup full for other people.
I know, one thing that happens too is I know that these kids, I've got like an hour with them at least, maybe at most twice a month, an hour with them.
Yeah.
I do what I can with them.
Right. Yeah.
Relieve pain, anxiety, whatever they are.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, they're not with me.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can do.
Right. But you're planting the seeds.
So once you tell yourself that, then you can be able to move on.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna get burnt out and you're not good for anyone.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
That's
a mental balance too. That's I do the same thing. That's a mental because, like you said, they're still going to go back to wherever they came from.
Yeah.
And you can't take that home with you.
You
can't take that home with you.
And sometimes where they are from, there's more influence on who they're going to become.
Right.
Outside of you.
Yeah.
So you got to be real with yourself.
Absolutely.
There's so much you can do.
Yep.
Don't try to be a savior, because if you try to be a savior, then you will get burnt out.
Right. That's right. Just plant those seeds. Continue planting those seeds. We're all here for a reason, and that's to plant those seeds and put it out there. They're going to remember you. There's going to be certain ones that remember you.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I love that. So, since becoming a preceptor, what gaps have you noticed between NP education and actual clinical practice?
Well, NP programs were designed just to relieve the shortage of providers. It was meant to be like, by design, it's meant to be like only 2.5 years, 3 years, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast turnaround.
Yeah. First around, then in the field.
Right.
Only physicians, people won't like this. Only physicians get proper training. They're trained. They're ready. When they graduate, they're ready to practice.
Yeah.
NPs are not. We're not. Because the programs are designed in a way that you only get like maximum of 700 hours of clinical experience.
Yeah.
In 2 semesters. That's the most.
Yeah. Then they give you your clients and say, here, there you go. There you, yep.
Because what happens is people, the employers think NPs are ready from day one. They have no idea. We know we're not ready.
Yeah.
Some of us know we're not ready.
Yeah.
So we gotta, because the schools, it's not enough on us. We didn't get training. The training was not as rigorous because they just wanted to fill that gap of people.
Okay. So you started off with 1, and now you have up to 3 a year.
Yeah, 3 a semester.
3 a semester. Okay.
Yeah. And some semesters, some students come, they want like 200 hours. Some schools want like 90 hours.
Yeah.
Which 90 hours, if you with me, but the students say they pay to me for like the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 more times. Next time I like say patient, I'll be there, but say patient.
Let them take over.
Yeah, yeah.
And let them get the hands on. That's what
Yeah.
more people need
Yeah,
is the
that's what
hands
people
on.
need, yeah.
That's the whole point.
Because you graduate and don't know what to do
Right.
because you haven't done it.
Yeah.
So the only way to do it is to be good at it, to do it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I come in. That's why I come in with Better Days Consulting.
I love that. I love that. So, why do you believe many PMHNPs feel overwhelmed when they enter the workforce?
Because their bosses think they're ready for practice. When they get hired, they're not hired because the boss is doing them a favor. They're hired because there's already a caseload.
A shortage in there's a shortage of workers.
And I know one lady who graduated last semester from Yale. She got a job at Heartland, and already before she started, she had like so many people on the waiting list to see her.
Before she even started?
Yeah, she's a new grad.
Wow.
Yeah. But because I see kids, so she was able to learn some stuff from me too. And I let her lead sometimes.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to do.
Wow.
So when you get hired as an NP, there's need is there.
Yeah.
The clinic that hired you got like 100 people that need to be seen.
Yeah. And it's going up. The more more awareness we bring to mental health, the more people are out there, seeking help. And so the caseloads are only getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And so you as an NP are now nervous because you know you're never fully trained.
Right.
You don't know what you're doing.
Right.
Like it's a big caseload.
And you got these people's lives in your hands.
Yes. Because as the RN, as a registered nurse, you get trained for like 3 months on the floor.
Yeah.
3 months. As an NP, you'd be lucky to get a week.
Wow.
Let's just show you because the thing you know already.
Yeah.
The thing you know, the thing you just there to just hit the ground running.
Wow.
They only show you the record system, like they show you where things are, how to do all the medicines, how to maneuver the electronic records. That's all.
Wow.
And you don't know a thing.
No, that's scary.
Yeah,
that could scare somebody out of their whole education and want to change to do something else because it is. You got real people's lives in your hands. So
because books are different from work.
Right.
Books will teach you the medications.
Right.
Teach you the basics. They teach you to pass the board. That's it. Afterwards, you're on your own.
Yeah.
You go to work, the parents are yelling at you. The book doesn't teach you that.
Right. Not only that, the cultural competency, like you said, you serve such a diverse population that even having hands-on or even any type of understanding with diverse population, you have to really know what they're going through. So if you're not in it or you're not around that environment, then you're really not gonna know.
Yes, and especially with black folks, you can't just first appointment. Here's some medication.
Right.
They're like,
I ain't taking
that. They will come back. Yeah. So
Nope.
certain tags, some nuances that the books don't teach.
Yeah.
Only when you go in the field.
Right.
How to talk to people, how to present yourself.
Right.
Even how to dress.
Yeah. You do. You have to become a little bit relatable.
Yeah. If you're not relatable, people like, no, they're just going to check out.
That's right. That's right. So, no scrubs or white coats. Tell us about Better Days Consulting and how it helps bridge the gap between school and practice.
Well, like I said, when school only teaches you to pass the boards, they do a good job of that.
Yeah.
But full experience there's no full experience. It's not a knock on the students or the schools. Right. They're not designed to train because medical schools train people for medicine. Yeah. Because there's a shortfall of providers, so that's what they said. Let's do NP schools, so we can get people out there quicker. Yeah. So it's not knock on them, or students or schools. It's by design that you do all the training. Wow. So what we'll do is we'll push it out there with patients. We'll have patients to see patients. Yeah. Yeah. So you just train them with live patients. It's better. More training, more hands-on. To get that feeling, that rapport, and build that rapport too, because that builds confidence. It builds confidence, and confidence and confidence, they all go together. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. The more you do it, the more your confidence goes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Definitely. So what inspired you to create No Scrubs or White Coats, and who was the platform designed to help? This platform is for NPs and student NPs too. Psych, anyone in psych. Okay. Yeah. I say no scrubs because most people scrubs are self-serving.
Yeah.
You as an NP in outpatient practice, in private practice, you should not be wearing scrubs. You shouldn't be, because to me this is lazy. Number one. Number two, many of our patients have been inpatient,
Yeah.
and inpatient is scrubs there,
Yeah.
full scrubs.
Right.
So when they see you outpatient wearing scrubs, you kind of trigger them. Like, oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
it
Of
kind of
that
triggers.
state.
It's inescapable.
I like that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Oh.
To me, it's lazy.
So that's just another thing of
self-serving, yeah.
meeting the client where they're at too.
Yeah,
Just like, you know, you don't want to come off as like, I'm a uniform, I'm in the
Yeah,
hospital,
yeah.
and this is gonna trigger back your psychiatric stay. You know, I'm gonna meet you where you're at. I'm a human, you know, I dress regular on days. So I just want you to feel comfortable.
Yeah. Because I know I've worked in places as a travel nurse, even in California, where they kind of encourage nurses to wear regular clothes.
Yes.
And in the inpatient units, because they know that uniforms kind of scrubs trigger people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely agree.
So when you outpatient with scrubs, nah, for what?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
like
still,
that.
they are in state of mind, yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that. All right.
People get triggered because no one has a good experience inpatient.
Nobody does.
Even the people that need it.
A lot of people not even going to a hospital. Nobody wants to stay. Nobody wants to stay.
No one has a good experience because you're out of your environment.
Right.
You're away from your loved ones.
Right. It's cold in there. It's loud.
Cold, yeah.
There's people moving around all the time. Man.
All these people scrubs,
Yeah, I don't want to go back and sit down in your office every week with your scrubs on because it's just
no
not
one wants that.
comfortable. I got that. I got
There's
you.
the scrubs, and then they got the white coats,
Right.
with the names. Oh my God, that's cheesy to me. Too corny.
We're all human. Come on.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like that. So let's wrap it up. Looking back on your journey from surviving a traumatic brain injury to building successful practice, what message do you want listeners and future psych NPs to take away from your story?
The message I got for psych NPs, anyone, is that do not give up.
That's right.
Don't give up. There are people with way worse stories than me that made it because they didn't give up. I didn't give up either. Not because I was brave or anything, but because no one said, oh, you could give up. You can give up. Because, if anyone had said that, I would have taken that chance too. I would have given up. But no one did. So I just kept going. So just keep going. You're going to be okay.
That's right.
That's my message.
That's right. Giving up is not an option.
No, it's not an option.
It shouldn't be an option.
It shouldn't be, yeah.
It shouldn't be an option.
And
I'm glad nobody told you that.
Yeah,
I'm so glad nobody told you that.
That's why people didn't tell me, because they're like, oh.
Right. Yeah. That's powerful. Well, thank you. Thank you, Moyo. Thank you so much for having me on here. Thank you for sharing your journey. I look forward to what you have going on in the future. I look forward to all the nurse practitioners that you out there training and putting out there, to be culturally diverse, and keep bringing awareness to mental health and helping people.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you too for hosting me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, what's your websites? Where can people find you?
Well, I got, for the No Scrubs, I got the YouTube page, No Scrubs or White Coats. That's the YouTube page.
YouTube. Okay, No Scrubs or White Coats YouTube.
Yeah, and then I got my website is for NPs, betterdaysconsultinginc.com.
betterdaysconsultinginc.com.
I want to say Better Days Consulting, but then someone else had already taken the.
Oh, okay. So betterdaysconsultinginc.com. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.